Hey guys, I just got my diploma from the best film school in the world, and I had a life-changing 4 years at USC Film School. But during my time at USC Film School, I had multiple friends drop out. A program that has a 2% acceptance rate. People who got in still wanted to leave. And why is that? What are the reasons why film school might not be worth it for you, or why it might not be even a good idea in the first place? I think reason one is that you are taking the film school path. You're kind of denying yourself other opportunities and other paths, right? So going to film school, these 4 years or 2 years or however many years the program usually is, now you won't be able to, let's say, pursue computer science or engineering, business, finance, a lot of paths that could make you a lot more money. Obviously, if your passion is film, which I'm assuming you are watching this video, doing these other majors probably aren't even a bad idea to begin with. Because think about it, you do film on the side and you get really good at it just with your friends outside of school. But at school, you're meeting a bunch of people. Let's say you do finance, right? You're meeting a lot of people who are going to be future multimillionaires or people who have great connections in the business world. Now that after you graduated university, you have a way different group of friends, but they're the ones who's just gonna fund your movies, right? Or even being a lawyer, doctor. I've met actually a few people who are really good at filmmaking, but they're in different majors. Like one of my friends, he makes so much money doing commercial work and he's in the business school. And I know the other guy who's in pre-med who also makes a lot of money doing film and like pursuing it on the side, right? So I think, going to film school though, a lot of times you're gonna be kind of boxed in this realm of you're making films all day, you're talking about films all day. I don't know, like a lot of times also think about filmmaking as talking, right? Like you're basically trying to get really good at talking, but if you're not supplementing with life experiences or other interests, no one's gonna listen to how good you talk, right? You have to have something to say. And I think that's why maybe if you have passion for other things, it might not be bad to consider them as well, even though film is your main thing. Number two, I think, is like the opportunity cost. Because if you decide to go to like a prestigious film school, right, that's hundreds of thousands of dollars to this institution. Like if you're on scholarship, great for you, maybe do film school. But personally, I don't know if a student loan is a great idea, especially as a filmmaker. You're gonna be probably paying with your own money or something. Maybe it might make sense to even put that movie towards a short film that could go really far, or putting that money towards getting a feature off the ground, and maybe that short's the proof of concept for the feature, and potentially that could boost your career so much more. Maybe you can use that money to start a little rental business and you're meeting filmmakers all day left and right. There's so many other ways to use the money, and sometimes maybe film school is not the best way to be spending so much money. A lot of people's cases, it's like you're going there for that degree, but obviously we all know like that degree doesn't really help you that much. It's more of the connections you make. And I think that brings me to the third point, which is it takes a lot of valuable time from your youth, I think, in a lot of ways. If you're not properly leveraging going to film school, if you're not utilizing the most out of the resources there, then the money you're putting into, the time you're putting into film school is just not gonna be worth it. You're not gonna get any results out of it. Because I think everyone leaves film school differently based on what they put into it, right? Like if you're not really trying to learn, if you're kind of just letting film school bring you along for the ride instead of writing film school, like, I don't know, you're not gonna get the most out of the whole experience. And in that case, maybe other paths are worth considering as well. Another big thing people say, like, I go to film school because I want to meet people, network, right? And I think in this 4 years at USC, I've realized that networking only really works if you got something going for you. Like if you can either save people money or make people money, and if you can't do either of those things, people knowing you really won't get you anywhere. It doesn't make sense. Like, yeah, like of course maybe you're friendly with them, but like what makes them want to work with you, right? But yeah, overall, I just think film school could be a great place, but if you don't know how to use it, it might not be the smartest thing to do, and maybe other paths are worth considering. These are just my opinions, but my friends who also graduated at the same time at USC Film School have their opinions, and I want you guys to hear them as well, so check it out.
There was a time where I almost dropped out of film school because I wasn't happy with the state of the curriculum at the very beginning, and I wanted to like get some hands-on experience and like make films. At the end of the day, I didn't realize that like if I wanted to do that, I should have just done that myself and not expected that from the school.
Film school can be very frustrating because sometimes it feels like you're constantly being asked to work on projects that are things you're already capable of doing, or that you have done in the past, for some of us, for many years.
There's not something from film school that you can't learn from YouTube.
Just because you have a wide network of people at film school doesn't mean that they truly know who you are and the stories that you want to tell, and that's the most valuable thing, because I do find myself gravitating towards the people who knew me from the start, from my hometown in Miami, who were there for me as I was developing my voice.
But ultimately, the investment is worth it because the people that you get to be around ultimately become your collaborators and your friends and your family in some cases. And being a graduate of film school puts you in a very, very exclusive, very privileged group of people.
At the end of the day, regardless of what school you go to, college is such a formative experience to like what kind of a person you want to be, and especially in terms of professional development too. I think being in a community of just filmmakers and of people who like have shared passions with me was a very important thing for my development.
Like, as you guys know, like, I'm pretty pro film school, like, just because I had such a great experience. But I also, know the importance of seeing things from different sides and perspectives, and hopefully this video could give you a more comprehensive look on what it's like on a film school and help inform your filmmaking journey decisions, right? And if you guys want to know what are 3 reasons I think you should go to film school and why it helps speed up your filmmaking career a lot faster, then check out this video right here, and I'll see you guys there. Peace out.